I want the Halloween stuff in there. Hey, it's Prime Advisors Events, and I love doing this with you guys. It is the opportunity for me to do that little segue from your work week to your weekend. I'm outside because it's nice, and why not? Duh. Hey, so I call this one Cliffhangers, and for just a few seconds, can we talk? Can we talk? Can we be honest? Can we? So last night, uh, I decided I was going to catch up on a show that had a new season on Netflix, and so I binged. I did. I stayed up. The episodes were 25 minutes long. I binged. I watched the whole season of the new one. I did, because I wanted to, because I just was wasting some time. And so let me tell you about this show. I'm not going to tell you what I was watching. What I will say though is, so this is like season 5 of the show, and I was watching it, and what I've noticed is at the end of each season, they do this whole buildup. Right when you think you're about to get to a conclusion, and you think you're about to get some kind of amazing climax, or at least some settling, they throw this monkey wrench of a cliffhanger at you, and you're like, ah, and then you have to wait for another season. And what makes me so upset is like, man, I was going along with the story. I was learning to love the characters, and we lost some and we gained some, and some amazing, crazy twists and turns. And then the cliffhanger. Right when we're right about to have something big happen. And I had to laugh because I realized that the Lord lets us live through those kind of same exact cliffhanger moments. Let me explain. The scripture says that God is the author and the finisher of our faith. And sometimes he writes some big cliffhanger moments. And when I say big cliffhanger moments, there are sometimes you get set up in a situation and you're like, God, how is this going to end? Or what? And he's like, just wait for it. And your impatience and your flesh and your frustration builds because you want the next part. You want the next season. You want the next. I want to see what happens next. And God's like, just wait for it. And I think that sometimes I'll wait. And, that's one of my favorite revelations, because God answers 3 ways: yes. Everybody loves a yes, the no, which oftentimes means that his no is a better yes. But it's that wait that causes us to struggle so much because we want what we want when we want it. And it's a hard thing for us to have to learn how to navigate and operate in God's timing and not in our own timing because we want to see it right now. Listen, God is not a remote. He's not going to play when you want him to and pause him when you want to do. He is a content creator who you just got to be prepared and wait for the next drop that he's got. And so when he drops the next season in your life, and watch this, every season is your season. What you have to do is be prepared for what's going to happen next in your life. So you got to be ready. Look for the coming soon. Look for the trailers. Prepare yourself. And also, I need you to be okay with if the season of what you think should happen next does not get picked up, that it means that it's the end of what your story should look like. I love the fact that God has a beautiful way of taking care of the things that He's planned for us, which is His perfect will, and making concessions for the things that we mess up, which is His permissive will. And He has a way of making all things work together for the good to them that love God, or in other words, who obey, and who are the called according to His purpose, which means I acknowledge the fact that He's called me and I submit under His mission. Well, I'd love to hear what you. You know what? Why don't you tell me what you're binging in the comments? If you've been, tell me what you're binging, and I might tell you what I was binging. Give me your feedback. What you think about this one? I love you guys. Again, always give you this moment to kind of help your mind segue from your work week to your weekend, and just kind of transition into